Welcome to today's Body Sculpting Pilates session. This beginner style class is based on the floor. Position yourself on a soft surface and let's get the class started.
So we're going to start off to the side. We've got our feet shoulder width apart, our knees are shoulder width apart, our hands are resting over our kneecaps, and we're just going to curl the spine all the way down to the floor. As we reach down, we're slowly going to peel ourselves all the way up to the top, sitting to an upright position. Slowly curl it down. You can feel each vertebra going down, touching the floor. And then as we exhale up, we're peeling from the top all the way through to the coccyx bone, lengthening up the spine at the top. And we're taking it down all the way. And we exhale up to the top. Sitting up, straight spine. Let's do that 2 more times. Slowly taking it down. And exhale up. Allow the shoulders to relax as you're coming up to the top. And one last time, inhale down. And exhale up. Sitting up straight to the top. Hands out. We're just going to lengthen the arm up to the ear, taking it back down to its first position, and then repeating it to the other side. So here we're working the rotator, so we really want to lengthen it beyond the ear, as high as you can. Exhale on the lift, inhale on the drop. So we are sitting upright, so you shouldn't be feeling it in your core yet, but do focus on pulling in the core towards the spine, keeping the rib cage tucked in. So be careful as you're moving your arm up and down for your rib cage to be flaring out to the sides. We've got 2 more. And one last one. And we're bringing it down to central. Drop yourself 10 centimeters. When you drop yourself, you should still have your fingertips over your kneecaps. So now you can feel your core is engaged. Make sure the rib cages are pointing down towards the hip bone. Tuck in the rib cages and tuck in the whole core. We're holding this position. And we're just going to start with lifting one leg up and taking it down. Placing it flat on the floor. Next leg up and taking it down. So as we lift, we exhale. We inhale on the drop. Lengthen the spine. That core is really tucked in. Inhale, drop. Exhale, lift. Inhale, drop. Let's go for 4 more here. Onto the last one. Slowly taking it down. We're not dropping it further. You just got to tuck in your hands. Fingertips are touching each other. And all we're going to do is twist to the side, bring it back to the center, and take it to the other side. Now what you want to be careful of is bringing your shoulders up towards your knees as you're doing this twist. The more you come up, the less it will affect the core. If you have got a stronger core, you can drop down and do your twist. If you drop further down, you really want your elbow to try and touch the floor. But don't let that become the point of interest. Be careful for moving your spine to try and touch the floor. Keep your spine centered. And here you can feel you're busy working the obliques. Keep the feet grounded as you are twisting. We have 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. Always lengthening the spine. Slowly curl the spine all the way to the top and just tuck yourself over. Tucking in the head, chin towards the chest and touching the toes. Placing the hands next to you, you're going to lengthen one leg out and then return it back. Lengthen the other leg out and return it back. So I'll just move my hands so that you can see. We're just alternating this as we're stretching through the muscle. Go for 4 more. 4, 3, 2, Onto the last one. We're going to lengthen both the legs and return them. Out, lengthen, and return. Now lengthen the spine and do exactly the same. Lengthen and return. When you straighten out the spine, you would have felt that the increased stretch through the back of the legs. Now if you're not feeling a stretch through the back of the legs, you can drop your body further down so that you can feel that stretch. We got 2 more. I want you to hold it straight and just hold the stretch. Point your toes, focusing that you can feel your stretch over the feet, through the back of the legs, straightening out the legs, and your hands are reaching down towards your ankles. Lengthen the spine, so straightening it, and focus that your belly button is going towards your legs. Hold it there for 4, for 3, 2, and we're sitting up straight. In the straight position, we're going to curl from the top all the way down to the floor. Control it, not allowing ourselves to collapse down. Hands are pointing upward, and then tucking in the chin. Follow your fingers, look at your feet, and curl yourself up all the way to a seated position. If you get stuck, use your elbow to help yourself up to a seated position. Let's go down again, curling from the bottom of the vertebra, feeling each individual vertebra touching the floor, and then we're taking it up, pushing it all the way through. Now we want to try and keep our feet grounded while we do that. Slowly taking it down, controlling it all the way down, reaching upward, and then bring it all the way up to the top. Use your elbows if you need to help yourself up. They've got 2 more. Control it. You can feel this movement is slow and controlled. Exhale all the way up to the top. Last one, taking it down all the way. Control it. Beautiful. And then slowly taking it up to the top again. We bend our legs, hands go under, and we're lifting up one leg. As we lift up that leg, we adjust our weight to find where we're going to balance on our seat bones. Slowly, with no movement through the shoulders or the spine, we exhale and the second leg comes up. So here we've got these legs hovering. Now your ankles want to be in line with your knees, or they want to be a bit higher. So you choose where you're going to work. Be careful for working down here. We want to activate these muscles, so we take them up in line with the knees. Now this is first position. You can keep yourself here. If you want to progress, you go to second position, and that's letting go of the legs. Now I can really feel my legs are busy shaking, so really control it, keeping the feet up higher than the knees. If you want to progress further from here, third position, your arms will come up and lengthen to the ears, and we hold this position. Remember, nice, smooth, deep breathing. Relax the neck. We're just holding it here for 4, 3, lengthen the arms, 2, first the arms come down, then we hold, and then we place the legs down, straightening out the legs, lengthening the spine. We fold forward using the belly button as our guide, and we're holding the stretch position. Hold it there. 4, 2, and we're sitting up straight. And we'll repeat, taking it down from here. As our shoulder blades touch, I want you to stop, and we push it up to a seated position. Drop, shoulder blades stop, push it up. And as you're pushing up, you're exhaling. So we hold that position, exhale up to a nice lengthened position. Drop, hold, push it up. Keep going. Now your feet are shoulder width at this point in time. Your legs are straight, and you want your leg muscles to be activated. So make them nice and strong. 2 more. We're on to the last one. Down and lift. Bending the legs, hands are going to go under. One leg comes up. Remember to shift your weight, concentrating no movement in the shoulders or the spine. we take the next foot up. And we're holding it there. Remember, first position, second position, or third position. You choose where you want to work, and we're holding that position. So we've got some nice deep breathing. Holding it there, keeping the feet up in line with either the knees or higher, and we hold it. We've got for 4, nice deep breathing, 2, and slowly bring down the hands. Taking down to the feet, one leg comes down, joined by the next. Hands are resting over the knees, we take it all the way down. So here on the floor, want to make sure that your bum is nice and comfortable to your feet. Preferably your feet always remains on the floor. Try not have them half and half. So all the way on the floor, all the way onto your surface. Hands are resting on your thighs, chin on the chest, and we're just going to do some sit-ups from here. Chin looking through the legs. We curl up, touch the top of the kneecaps, and take it down. Exhale up and take it down. Shh. Now the movement in your neck is very minimal here. That's why we are looking through the legs. You don't want to see your chin moving up and down and your neck moving. We're just focusing, looking through the legs, touching the top as we are gliding up and down. As we go up, we exhale. And as we exhale, we draw the core towards the spine. Shh. 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 You can feel the core is activating. Keep the rib cage tucked in. We have got 2 more here. Last one. And allow yourself to come all the way down, rolling the shoulders along the floor, opening up nice and wide. Complete your circle and let's change direction. Nice and big. And we're going to go into one leg swap. So one leg is going to lift up off the floor. Place your hands on your hips. Keep your rib cage tucked in. And we're going to lift the next leg without the hips, spine, or shoulders moving. So take a deep breath in. Concentrate, activate the core, and exhale, the next leg comes up. No movement felt through the upper body. From here, we're going to straighten one leg, and we're just going to go for a straight line between the foot and the straight leg. So you can see my bottom foot, or my bent leg, that foot is in line with my straight leg. I don't want to drop it too far down. We're just going to keep it at this angle at the moment. And we're going to swap and swap. So it's roughly 45 degrees. Shh. Shh. Now what I really want you to take notice of is what your rib cage is busy doing. Is your rib cage flaring out? And is your spine peeling up towards the ceiling? Keep the spine towards the floor. Tuck in the core, so activate the core. And allow the bottom of the rib cage to point down to the hips. You'll automatically feel your core engaging. For 4, for 3, for 2. Now we're going to allow that leg to drop further down. And we take it around and swap. Now the bent leg, that ankle is in line with the knee, or it's higher up than the knee. So be careful for doing your work with your bum and your foot close by. We want to have nice big action moves. And this is also slow and controlled. We have 4. You should be feeling it in the core. 2, as well as the hip flexors. 1. Let's go back to that 45 swap. And swap. Shh. 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 Now while you're doing this, you're working shoulder width. And you're activating your leg nice and strong as you straighten the knee. We've got 4, 3, 2. Let's drop that ankle further down. Swap and swap and swap. And we're going at a quicker pace. You're feeling the hip flexor starting to work more. The core is activated. The ankle is in line with the knee, and your knee is shoulder width apart. And we keep it going. Shh, shh, shh. We're almost there. We've got 4, 3, 2. We go back to the 45. So we're lifting up that ankle. And now what we're going to do is put our hands next to us. And for 2 swaps, our shoulders will be on the floor. And 2 swaps, our shoulders will be lifted. 1, 2, lift. Shh, shh, drop. Lift. Drop. Lift. Drop. Lift. Let's drop those ankles all the way down. And lift. And drop. Keep it going. And lift. We're feeling this in the core. And drop. And lift. And drop. And lift. Let's lift those feet up again to the 45. Dropping the shoulders for 4, for 3. You're just going to lift up the shoulders and hold it there. Lift. And go. And go. That's it. Keep it going. You're going to feel it in the core. Now remember, if you're not strong enough for this position yet, rather go up for 4 and then go down for 4. Figure out where your level is and make it interval. So we're holding for 4. We're not coming down, ladies. We're going to keep pushing through. 2. Drop those ankles down. We keep it going. So remember, listen to your body. At this point in time, if you feel you can't push anymore, don't stop. Allow your shoulders to take a break so it will release on the core. And when you're ready again, you come back up and you push through on the core burn. And we are strengthening the core as we're doing this workout. We're all the way for 4, 3, 2. We're going to take both those legs up to the ceiling. Up, hands rest to the side, and we're relaxing the shoulders down on the floor. Hold it there. Point the toes so we can activate the leg muscles. Squeeze the bum if you can, squeeze the thighs together, squeeze the calves. Hold that position. And all we're going to do is allow the legs to drop down to 90 degrees. Hands are reached out to the side. We slowly move ourselves over to the one side. Before the legs touch the floor, we exhale, lift, and roll it over to the other side. And then exhale, lift. Our real key points here is that our knees are squeezing together and we're not allowing them to split. Now, if you need to make this a little bit easier, your tippy toes can go onto the floor. And you continue with the same move. Always exhale on the lift. Knees are squeezing together. For intermediate, those ankles are knee height or a little bit higher. If you want to make it even more difficult, you can lift those ankles up higher. Just got to figure out where your strength lies and what core activity you want. Can you hear a nice exhale on the lift? We have 2 more here. This is the last one. And we've got those legs up to the top. One leg is going to drop down, just floating on top of the floor. And then we take it up and we swap it around. Down and lift. Shoulders are relaxed. We've got 4 more. Two more. Last one. Now, if you can, keep those legs up there and take your hands up to the ceiling. If your legs are too tired from this position, you can rest them on the floor. We're going to work on the hands at this point in time. We're going to take the right hand, drop it up to the ear, full rotative move, take it up to the ceiling, and we take it to the other side. Exhale on the lift. So remember, this is beginner position. The feet are resting on the floor. Otherwise, you've got your legs up and they are controlled. Over the hips. Drop and lift. Drop and lift. 4, 3, 2, last one. Okay, so we're going to take the right foot and the left arm and drop them down at the same time and then return. So it's opposite hand, opposite leg, and return. If you want to make this movement easier, just bend the legs. Keep it going. Now, if you're in between the beginner and the advanced move, what you can do here to make it slightly easier is to make your leg movement smaller. If you feel that your core is not strong for that yet, keep it going. Remember the rib cage, which is pointing down to the hips. Trying not to let them flare. We've got 4, 3, 2, last one. All is up. Bring your legs into your chest and make a tiny little ball, pointing out the toes and just gently rocking the knees in towards you. You can relax the shoulders from here as well. And what we're going to do, small little ball, and we're going to hold our dish position. Small ball. So from here, we're going to push our legs out to about a 45-degree angle. Take a deep inhale. And as we exhale, we push to 45 and we hold. Tuck in the core, rib cage down towards the hips. And we hold it there for 4, for 3, for 2, and slowly bring it in. Make a small little ball for 3, 2, 1, and we take it out. And we hold it there. Tuck in the core. So we want to pull the core down towards the spine, and we hold it there for 4, for 3, for 2, and we bring it in. Make a small little ball for 3, 2, 1, and we take it out and we hold. And we hold it there. Continue with your breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. And we've got it for 4, tuck in the stomach, for 3, for 2, and we draw it in, small little ball, and we do a little bit of a rock to just release that. Let's make this bigger until we come all the way up to a seated position.
And that completes your beginner Pilates session for today. If you have not subscribed as yet, please do so now. I'll see you at the next one. Cheers for now.